Welcome or welcome back to Awake and Bake, where we get high vibes and talk about the universe. I'm your host, Danny. If you're new here, hey, I'm Danny. I'm a psychic and a stoner. I love to combine the two, but today's episode is a little bit different. I'm just going to kind of be talking my shit, kind of being a little bit of a bitch. I know, I'm so sorry. Another one of those episodes, but you're going to need two things for today's episode. Something to drink, because I will not be responsible for you hooker whores being dehydrated. And if you partake in gardening, as the internet makes us say, like a bunch of little fucking first graders nowadays, make sure that you have something to hit. This is my high 90s High Walker OG Indica. So today's episode is, yes, another rant about influencers. And I'm sorry to do it to you, bitch, but I'm just like, if you're an influencer and you can't influence on something important, what the fuck are you doing? And actually, I came up with a new term for these bitches. Y'all are not influencers. Y'all are just literally salesmen. Like, you get online and you're like, here's 1,000 fucking products that I'm going to push to you. Because I'm thinking of like the main influencers today, and literally what they mostly do is just push products on people. Push people to spend their money on shit that they don't even fucking need, and half the shit we didn't even know existed before that. And I don't mean didn't know existed as in, oh my God, you're pushing this life-saving medicine on me. That's fine. That's cool. And I'm not talking about Ozempic. But you're pushing all these random ass supplements that have no scientific backing behind them. You're pushing all these random fast fashion, weird little fucking trends. You're pushing extremely expensive designer name products that are going to go out of being in trend in just a year or two. And these people aren't even going to want to wear these fucking bags that they spent all their fucking money on. And why did they spend their money on that? Just to look fucking cool? I digress. You're a salesman, bitch. You're not an influencer. You are a glorified infomercial that is making its own content on your page for some reason. And before anybody wants to say, not everything has to be so serious, not everything has to be political, not everything has to be XYZ, whatever the fuck. I'm not saying that. So you shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. But what I am saying is, if you do follow an influencer, you should know 100% where they stand on political issues worldwide, human right issues. You should know that, not just on influencer. They seem like a good person, so it's probably fine. You should know, because they should have at least talked about it maybe once in their whole fucking career of being on the internet. Let's take a hit, because I'm getting an attitude, and like, I don't have an attitude with you guys. I don't want to bring that energy to you. Level out, take a hit. But yeah, if you don't want to ruin your brand and make your whole fucking personality, you can't even share information. You can't even share helpful links to donations or resources or education. So anyway, I've been doing like a lot of thinking about that, because with all the boycotts going on, which I'm down to boycott, bitch, like absolutely, it crushed my soul to stop shopping at Target. But then I was like, honestly, bitch, I don't need new shit. Like, I have really bad sensory issues, so I often just feel like if I see something really comfortable, I feel like I just have to buy it, because I'm like, oh my God, that's what I've been needing this whole time, so that I can actually have a good day and be in comfortable clothes that empower me and make me feel good and make me feel like I can be productive. Also, I love wearing like matching sets, but specifically like monochromatic moments, and Target just like does that shit for me. But I have enough. I have enough to literally be very fucking happy and have what I need and have all my basics and have a few little fun, cute outfits or whatever I need. I'm good. I don't need more shit right now. And if I do need more shit, I won't go to Target. Shop small, shop local. Anyway, it's fun though, because now I'm like, wait, I'm going to see, oh, not that little hair doing a thing. Like the different ways, like the different combinations that I can wear my clothes. Like the clothes that I already own, how many different fits can I put together with the same pieces? That's kind of fun. Bitch, show me an influencer who's teaching you how to repurpose outfits and mix and match so that you can be better economically and fiscally. Is financially and fiscally, are those like synonyms? I probably shouldn't use words that I don't know, but you get what I'm saying. Let's take a hit. Now, I know what you might be thinking if you're a fucking hater, or if you're just a devil's advocate ass bitch, which you know I hate those, but I get it. Danny, are you being a hypocrite because you make content and you put it online, and you also work for an RSO cannabis company, educate people on and promote these clean cannabis consumption pills or syringes? Yeah, girl, have you ever heard of Rick Simpson oil? It's life-saving fucking medicine, whether you have anxiety, depression, illness, physical ailment, injury, cancer. It's a medicine. I'll be able to live with myself if y'all spend money on a medicine that I literally use every single day. Also, if you're autistic like myself, it's not, obviously it's not a cure. It's not going to like fix that. There is no cure for autism, and I don't think that there needs to be. I'm just saying it can help a lot when it comes to like your senses calming the fuck down and being more confident going out in the world. I just find that it makes me feel a lot more grounded. CBG specifically. So no, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm saying that all the influencers in the world are horrible people except for me. I'm just kidding. I couldn't even let a half second go by without saying just kidding. kidding, because like the fear that you would think I was serious was like starting to like eat me alive in those 2 seconds. Do I think overconsumption is a problem? Yes, I think we need to find value in what we already have, and that's what I'm really excited about doing with my closet especially. But I'm also just saying, be fucking mindful. Like, I'm just like, I don't know, I get really pissed off when it's like more and more horrible things are happening in our country and in our world. And then I just see people posting like literally nothing is going on. And then they're like, here are all the fall trends coming out from Skims. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. And then all of a sudden it'll come out that they like support hate speech or voted against human rights. And then it's like, well, why are we surprised? They don't talk about anything important. They just talk about whatever they think is going to make them a rich influencer like a Kardashian. Y'all want so badly to be noticed by Miss Kim K. She's not going to notice you, bitch. So anyway, I pulled some tarot because I was like, why am I like harping on this? Like, why am I just overly annoyed with this? I pulled some tarot. It did give me a message. Let's take a hit, and then I'm going to get into the message because I think it's going to resonate with all of us. Okay, so like I was just saying, we all know that shit is hitting the fucking fan. And if you live in the US, then in our country. And then if you live in the world, in our world, guys. Like, none of us are really doing well. Between the download I had and the tarot that I pulled, the message was super clear. Now more than ever, we need to steer fucking clear of manipulation. We need to really utilize our judgment and discernment and be able to see through the bullshit, cut through all that bullshit, truly have good intentions, seek people with good intentions, and stop being biased and see people for who they really are. If they are not trustworthy, if they're a piece of fucking shit, you might just have to admit that. Not everybody is like who they sometimes present to be. This is when we're going to need to really tap in to our intuition, to our sense of self, and just decide like, who are the people that we are going to give our energy toward? Who are the corporations that we're going to give our energy toward? Because at this time specifically, like more than ever, who we support matters. The decisions we make, where we put our money, how we spend our time, it really fucking matters. So when I say that, like, for example, this is a very small example, but a very impactful example. If you're still supporting Kanye West and you're like, oh, well, he makes good music, literally tell me that you have no backbone, like that you are a pussy ass bitch. And I don't say pussy like the female part. I mean the word pusillanimous, which is like a fucking coward. You're a coward. And to sit there and say like, oh, it's not that deep. It's literally so fucking deep. He's one of the most well-known, wealthy, influential. Bitch, I'm just saying, if you still support people like Kanye West, one, fuck you. Two, we need to choose wisely. Like, this is the time to really be fucking mindful. And kind of, if people are like, wow, like you have really high standards, or you're really strict with your beliefs and like who you support. Okay, sorry that I like actually have opinions and I'm educated and I give a fuck about humanity. And sorry that I'm smarter and better than you. Okay, I need to chill. God forbid somebody with empathy also has intelligence, which most of the time that's how it fucking goes. Don't let them tell you that empathy is something to be ashamed of, that it's weak or anything like that. It's amazing. You're fucking amazing. And just be mindful of who you're giving your time and attention and money to. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your grandma, and as always, stay high.